See, I never pictured making money from writing, and that's why this is deep. You'd think I was dishing out karma, because now people pay for my words, and I'm nowhere close to my peak. You see, I realize there's money in voices, so every headline shows a receipt. And it's ironic how I took puns and similes, and now I'm making a figure of speech. And that's crazy, because irony, puns, and similes all represent figures of, okay, look, don't sleep. And realize that you can't have a future if you belong to the streets. And that's why I don't follow the sheep, because if they can pull wool over your eyes, that results in you getting fleeced. And I said, if they can pull wool over your eyes, that results in you getting fleeced. And I just want you to get this. Most gangsters don't have a will, but they live every day with a death wish. But in truth, when you break that down, you realize that a will is a death wish. Fam, I grew up around hustlers who made bricks disappear like Tetris. But you see, when you party with death, you're just living a life that's reckless. Realize that the graveyard don't have a dress code, but there's always space on the guest list. And a lot of us never get out. Plus, we live in a time where self-esteem gets measured in clout. You should never forget who you are, much less what you're about. Because in order to get to the top, your route often determines the route. But you notice how I said route and route? I mean, these two words can mean the same thing. The only difference is how it's pronounced. Okay, look, I'm just showing off now. And to tell you the truth, that isn't me. The best advice I'll give anybody is don't ever doubt your ability. Because I know so many guys who had bars and they got locked up literally. From I know guys who are sick of cells that don't have an iron deficiency. I know so many guys who had bars and they got locked up literally. From I know guys who were sick of cells that don't have an iron deficiency. And that's why you never gonna see me pretend. Understand that I came from the struggle like BDSM. And if that went over your head, I'm not gonna say it again. I said, you're never gonna see me pretend. Understand that I came from the struggle like BDSM. And if that went over your head, I'm not gonna say it again. Shout out VIP, aka Voice in Power, because you know I get deep with the pen, and that's me over there.